Okay, so in this series of shortcut techniques for basically bank PO exams, I've taken the topic of percentages, ratios, and ages. Now there are a lot of questions wherein it's not that it's specifically for percentage. The concept of ratio, percentage, and ages go hand in hand. So we'll discuss these questions now. So the questions are also framed in that manner. Right, so yeah, so it looks like ratio, obviously. So let's go through this question properly and let's understand how to solve it faster. So as I've already told you that I'm not going to discuss the long cut. थोड़ा सा मैं brief बता दूंगा, but the intention will be, can I just solve this question without even using our pen? So let's see how. Present ages of Seema and Naresh is given. So let's say this is Seema and this is Naresh. 5 years afterwards, their ages will become in this ratio. So see, the normal method would be Seema and Naresh ka present ages. So this is Seema. See, I am not going to take much time on this. I'll just form the equation, solve it on your own. After 5 years, so if this is my present age of Seema, after 5 years, this will be the age. After 5 years, this will be the age of Naresh. And so once you solve this, the ratio would be 3/4. So it's an equation. Solve the equation now, right? Trust me, and this is what when we teach ratio, we tell students that in ratio, the most important part is the actual number has to be in table of this. भाई ratio आया किधर से है? Actual number has to be in table of this. So which means the Seema's age, which is the present age, has to be in table of this. How do you get ratio? And let's say that the two salary of two people is 250 and 200. How do you get ratio? When you divide these numbers by some common number. I hope you understand. So when you divide this by first 25, you divide by 10, you get 25, you get 20. You divide by another 5, you get 5 and 4. The most important part is this number has to be in table of this. भाई किसी से डिवाइड करके अगर यहाँ पे आए हो तो मल्टीप्लाई करके इधर जा भी तो सकते हो. And trust me, a lot of students miss out in this concept and they get on with all those theories of ratio. No. And as again I've told you, I've taken actual questions of ratio. This number has to be in table of 4. It's a big deal. You apply this concept, trust me, at least 2 or 3 options you will be able to eliminate. So in this question specifically, Naresh ka present age has to be in table of 7. Naresh ka present age has to be in table of 7, and yes, obviously they've given 5 years since 5 साल के बाद में उसका age 4 के table में आना चाहिए. Let's look at our options now. None of these numbers is in 7 ka table. And cannot be determined, cannot be the answer. Why? Because we just formed the equation, so we know we can determine. The answer is none of these. It's easy to find out, right? So if you see in one of my videos, I've very specifically told that you'll have to take that risk of none of these being marked or not when you use shortcuts. But trust me, this is a question when you can easily find out 7 के table में एक भी number नहीं है, which means the only option is none of these. So you can find out, yes, the answer is none of this. Hope you understand. No calculation, nothing required. Only the actual meaning of ratio to be understood, which is what we did. Let's go to another question now. Yeah, see, again all these questions are from some of the other actual exam, either SBI or IBPS. Let's check this now. There's a 2-digit number. You can pause it, see it on your own, and people will start forming equations. That's the first thing they'll do. They very clearly told that unit digit at the unit place means the number at the unit digit is twice the digit in the tens place. So you can, let's say this is the number, so basically it becomes 10x plus y and all this nonsense. Please solve on your own. And this time, for this kind of question, the questionnaire was very smart. If they give actual number, if this was the actual 2-digit number, लोग देख लेंगे, हाँ ये डबल है क्या, ये डबल है क्या, ये डबल है क्या, वो easy हो जाता है. They've changed the question. They are asking what is 50% of the original number. They're not asking the number. So we also have to go a step forward now, right? They've asked you 50% of the original number. which means this number is 50% of the original number, which means if I double the number, I'll get the original number. Trust me, you understand this. The question is over. See, at your home, this is what you are supposed to try. Can you try each and every question without using pen? In the beginning, it will take some time, but once you start applying yourself, आपको बिना पेन के आंसर आ जाएंगे. Just I've also randomly picked this question. So simple, double करके देखूं मैं and see how fast you can do once you understand this. Obviously, understanding this question will take some time. राइट आपको एग्जाम में भी सो लेट्स से ट्रस्ट मी 30-35 सेकंड तो ये समझने में ही चला जाएगा माइट बी 40 सेकंड्स बट देन जस्ट 10 seconds you should get the answer, not more than that. And mind you, this is supposed to be little below difficult, right? It's a difficulty level is just little below difficult. So medium, easy, difficult, it's just little below difficult. Easy तो definitely नहीं है. Fair enough. मॉडल सो ये सब हम बाद में देखेंगे. सबसे पहले आई नो दैट माई यूनिट डिजिट इज ट्वाइस द 10th डिजिट. यूनिट डिजिट इज ट्वाइस द 10th डिजिट. इसका डबल इज 36. यस, यूनिट डिजिट इज ट्वाइस द 10th डिजिट. इसका डबल विल बी 96. नॉट पॉसिबल. इसका डबल तो 3 डिजिट हो जाएगा. नॉट पॉसिबल. इसका डबल विल बी 72. Not possible. Remember, unit digit is double the 10 digit. So obviously, see here, I have to written all this, right? Because I have to tell you. Otherwise, in exam, you don't have to write down all these things too, right? So see, let me get rid of this now. Double 96. Even if you get confused कि unit digit double था या 10 digit double था, 96 में कोई किसी का double नहीं है. वैसे ही खत्म हो गया. 63. It will become a 3 digit number when you double it. I hope you are able to understand why I am doubling it. Because ये जो number है ये 50% original number के हैं, which means I have to double these numbers to get the original number, right? 36 का double is going to be 72. 72 अभी ना तो 72 का double है ना कुछ नहीं है. That's it. So even if you get confused कि कौन सा number किसका double था, doesn't matter. Right? So the only option left is this. Yes, none of these could be an option. So अगर आपको वो risk लेना है, as I told you in the previous question, it was easy for us to get the answer is none of these. In this question, it's not. So if you want to take that step forward कि हाँ भाई sir 5 सेकंड और जाने दो, double करो. 36. 6 is double of 3. First condition is fulfilled. Next is when I interchange the digits, it becomes 63. Right? The odd is interchange your digits. Okay. So this number obtained by interchanging the digit is more than the original number by 27. ये number इससे 27 ज्यादा है. चेक कर लो. That's it. I hope you understand. So that is something you will have to check, right? इतना अगर किया तो ये करके देख लो. You'll get this as your answer. So remember, see the question here. See the question has become a little difficult because they gave you this. Then you become more intelligent. आप इसका double करके देख लो. You get the answer. Hope you understand. And again, as I told you, these are actual questions taken from actual examinations. Yeah. Let's see. A lot of people will say this is compound interest का question or right, but this is nothing but successive percentage increase. So I have taken it in percentage only. The salary of an employee increases consistently 50% every year. His salary today is 10,000. So I'll tell you 2-3 different ways of solving it. Right? Let's see now. Again, we don't have to write anything. Right? The first thing which helps me here is, again, your options are a little far away. They're not very close, but they are intelligent options. Because one method is पूरा वो solve कर लो, you get the right answer. But one very interesting mistake which people make is, this is another 4 years. 4 साल के बाद में लोग एक्चुअल में 3 साल का निकाल के आंसर लिख देंगे. दैट इज व्हाई दिस काइंड ऑफ ऑप्शन इज देयर. आप थोड़ा और आगे जाओगे, दिस काइंड ऑफ ऑप्शन माइट कम, राइट? सो आई एम टेलिंग बिकॉज आई नो द राइट आंसर, सो आई एम टेलिंग यू, बट लेट्स सी हाउ टू सॉल्व इट. लॉट ऑफ पीपल 10,000, right? Now 50%. So if people are able to recollect and use percentage here, they can directly do. हर साल 50% इंक्रीज हो रहा है. सक्सेसिव परसेंटेज का लॉजिक अगर हम लगाएंगे, इनटू 1 पॉइंट पहले साल में इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. सक्सेसिव परसेंटेज इज नथिंग बट सेकेंड साल में इतना, थर्ड साल में इतना, एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ही इज सेइंग आफ्टर अनदर 4 years. So this is going to be after 4th year. The point is, this is the first shortcut which people will be able to understand and apply also. The problem comes after this. How do I do this now? This is the most difficult part. So either do, so एक तो वो करो multiply, right? Second is, let's see, can I say my options are quite far away from each other? And you are supposed to know what is 15 square. Now ये देखो, कुछ squares, cubes, reciprocal, percentage में 1 by x, 1 by x plus 1 आपको पता होना चाहिए. Right? Let's see how to do this now. What is 1.5 square? 225. What is this 1.5 square? 225, which basically means, see, all these things are written here. You don't have to write all these things in examination. Right? Because I know 4 बार होना है. See, this is the only mistake people will make. Right? And almost 90% of the students will make this mistake. Okay, that is why the options are given in that manner. But if you know कि yes 1.5 1.5 4 बार लिखना है, ये लिखने की जरूरत क्या है यार पेपर पे? हो गया ना 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5. So 2 साल का 1.5 into 1.5 is 2.25. Another 2 साल का 1.5 into 1.5 is another 2.25. So I've got 2.25 into 2.25. Since my options are quite far away, can I directly take it as 2 into 2? Arey, take it as 2. See, so 2 into 2 will give me 4. अभी 4 तो नहीं है, 4 से तो ज्यादा ही होगा, 4.5 या 5 ऐसा कुछ तो होगा पक्का. Why? Because it was 2.25. Remember, I cannot do 2.25 into 2.25. Or you can do 2.2 into 2.2, which is 22 का square. If you know square करने का shortcut, that is also possible. But I know that my answer will be 10,000 into either 4 or somewhere 5. दोनों में से कोई एक number. That's it. Hope you are able to understand this. Either 4 or 5, which means my answer should be approximately 40,000 or 50,000. Right? 40 दूर दूर तक दिख ही नहीं रहा, ये नहीं हो सकता, ये भी नहीं हो सकता, ये भी नहीं हो सकता. Yes, now the problem is either my answer is none of these or 50,625. Mark this, move forward, trust me. Even if it is wrong, I can't help it. Right? So little bit of shortcut is required. या फिर करो पूरा multiply, करो इसको. Who is stopping you? Right? So trust me, 1.5 into 1.5 into 1.5 into 1.5 is not the shortcut, because that itself becomes a long cut now. Right? The actual shortcut is, this is 2.25, this is 2.25. दोनों को multiply करोगे तो, see, obviously the answer, I know the answer. Answer is 56,625. But you know that now it will be approximately 5. So you get your answer. Another shortcut here would be, again, can I mentally do that? Let's see. It's 10,000. 10,000. Now see, let's do it verbally. 50% increase मतलब कितना? 5,000 बढ़ जाएगा. So my next amount will be 15,000. Right? The only point in this shortcut is आपको थोड़ा तो लिखना ही पड़ेगा. Because see, आपने एक भी छोटा सा mistake किया, कुछ ना कुछ calculation में problem आ जाएगा. So let's see this now. 15,000. 15,000 का another 50%, which is 7,500. 50% increase हो रहा है ना. So second year, after second increase, it will become 22,500. Right? So see, ये लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. So as a student in examination, I won't write this number. So the way, the shortcut which I want to tell you is, can you do it like this? 10,000. ये लिखो मत चाहिए तो. Then you add 5,000, it becomes 15,000. So first increase, you add 7,500, it becomes 22,500. Then you add half of this approximately, right? तो कितना हो जाएगा? Around 3,500. Right? You add another 10,000-15,000, it becomes approximately 50,000. अगर आप ऐड करोगे तो it will become approximately 50,000. The reason I am taking approximation is why? Because my options are quite far away. So that is possible, but again I prefer the first method. Right? क्योंकि इसमें थोड़ा तो लिखना पड़ेगा. Right? चलो next, let's see. Yeah, and it looks like TSD का क्वेश्चन इधर क्यों डाल दिया? ट्रस्ट मी, द होल कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ टाइम, स्पीड एंड डिस्टेंस इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन परसेंटेज, एंड दिस क्वेश्चन इज परसेंटेज, no TSD. So there's a concept, which obviously I cannot tell you the whole concept in this session, but yes, I increase anything which is in this format, anything which is in this format, a into b is equal to c. I increase one of these by 1 by x. This has to be reduced by 1 by x plus 1. This has to be reduced by 1 by x plus 1 so that my c remains constant. So it's a concept. You're supposed to know this concept, right? Now, same thing, if I increase this by 2 by x, the reduction become 2 by x plus 2. If I increase this by 3 by x, the reduction becomes 3 by x plus 3, and so on. That's how the concept goes. 4 by x, 4 by x plus 4. It goes on like this. Now, when I see time into speed is the same concept. Time into speed is equal to distance. It's like a into b is equal to c, right? And remember, this is not the actual shortcut. मैं actual shortcut तो आपको बाद में बताऊंगा इस क्वेश्चन का. But this is one of the shortcut which is used when their options are actually correct options. These options are seriously nonsense. You just need to mark answer for this question by looking at the question, right? But मुझे ये concept आपको बताना है. So let's see how. So a car covers its journey at the speed of 80 km per hour in 10 hours. Same distance to be covered in 4 hours, which means the time is reduced by how much? पहले 10 घंटे में करता था, अब 4 घंटे में करता है, which means the guy is reducing the time by 6 by 10. Please understand, reduction is 6. मैं reduction की बात कर रहा हूं, तो 6 reduce किया over 10. पहले 10 घंटे चलता था, अभी 6 घंटे से reduce किया. Now this is the concept. So yes, I understand. If you don't understand this concept, I can't help you much. But you know this concept, it will help you like hell. Which means my speed has to increase. Remember, the concept is this: increase 1 by x, decrease 1 by x plus 1. So increase 3 by x, decrease 3 by x plus 3. So when you cut this, it becomes 3 by 5. So it falls in this category, which means my speed has to increase by, it has to increase by 3 by 2. So आप वो करके देख लो, अगर 3 by 2 से increase किया, 3 by 2 से increase किया, तो reduction will be 3 by 5 जो है. Now yes, see, I understand. To solve it in this manner, आपको ये concept अच्छे से रटा हुआ होना चाहिए, right? That is why I won't take much time in this concept here, right? So my speed has to increase by 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5. 1.5. Speed increase होना चाहिए 1.5 times. 1.5 times. Multiply 1.5 times, right? So yeah, this is the concept here. So पहले 80 था, increase होना चाहिए, not the फाइनल स्पीड इंक्रीज होना चाहिए 1.5 टाइम से, विच मीन्स 120 किलोमीटर से, तो इंक्रीज होना चाहिए. नन ऑफ द ऑप्शन कम्स क्लोज, nowhere near close. So answer is none of these. Nonsense, छोड़ दो ये सब, right? See, obviously this actual concept will be useful in questions wherein the options are seriously good, but in this question, yes, you could have done it in this manner. ध्यान से समझो, सिर्फ एकदम बच्चों वाला क्वेश्चन था. एक कार का बच्चे जर्नी 80 किलोमीटर पर आवर से चल रहा, 10 घंटे लगते हैं उसको, ठीक है. अगेन गाइस, आई एम नॉट इवन टेकिंग द नॉर्मल मेथड, राइट? नॉर्मल मेथड से भी इसका आंसर आ जाएगा, बट आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन समथिंग एल्स. चेक करो, आप देखो 10 घंटे में वो 80 किलोमीटर पर आवर के हिसाब से चल रहा है. स्पीड उसको समय आधा समझो, ये 4 घंटे की जगह पे 5 घंटे था. अभी ऑब्वियस है, अगर मेरे को टाइम आधा लगना है, हाफ अगर टाइम लेना, तो स्पीड डबल करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज कॉमन सेंस भाई. अगर मैं स्पीड डबल करता हूं तो टाइम आधा लगेगा, ये तो पता होगा आपको. पहले मैं 60 किलोमीटर की स्पीड से चलाता था और कुछ टाइम लेता था. अगर मैं मेरा स्पीड डबल कर दूंगा तो ऑब्वियसली टाइम आधा लगेगा, राइट? दैट इज कॉमन सेंस. यार यहाँ पे तो टाइम आधे से भी कम कर रहा है, टाइम आधे से भी कम कर रहा है, विच मीन्स मेरा स्पीड डबल से भी ज्यादा बढ़ना चाहिए. एक भी ऑप्शन क्लोज नहीं है. सिंपल कॉमन सेंस. टाइम हाफ से भी कम कर रहा है, मतलब स्पीड डबल से भी ज्यादा ही होना चाहिए. और एक भी ऑप्शन क्लोज भी नहीं है. So for this question, you could have just seen it and answer. That's how you use none of these. Without even solving, you could have marked answer as none of these. I hope you understand this now. Go to the next one. Yeah. Again, firstly, people will think, sir, ये तो rectangular field आ गया और area का question है और mensuration या वो सब है, right? Geometry नहीं. Please, this is percentage, specific percentage, and बहुत easy question है. And the reason I've taken this question here is again because of the options. Because of the options. Otherwise, this question would have been normal, difficult. Normally आपको थोड़ा बहुत तो लिखना पड़ता था. Let's see now. एक rectangular field है जिसका the area is 460. Area, which means length into breadth is equal to 460. ये सब एग्जाम में नहीं चाहिए. This I'm just explaining you. If the length is 15% more than breadth, trust me, when they say 15% more, trust me, 15% कोई बहुत ज्यादा नहीं होता. मतलब let's say out of these two, one number is 30. ठीक है, 15% ज्यादा कितना होगा? 33, 34.5. इसका 15%. सी देखो ना, 10% is only 3. So 15% more मतलब डबल नहीं है. I hope you understand this. This is the tricky part here. ये सिर्फ बेवकूफ बनाने का काम था. This is a silly question. If this number is 10, this is nothing but 11.5. 15% कोई बहुत ज्यादा नहीं होता for these kind of things, right? Which means, can I say both numbers are more or less equal? More or less. एक नंबर थोड़ा सा ज्यादा है. I hope you are able to understand this. You just see, you understand this, the question is over, right? Right? Obviously, length is 15% more. मतलब ये नंबर छोटा होना चाहिए. I just told you 15% ही ज्यादा, मतलब more or less equal होगा. More or less. This is 460. 460 को let's assume 400. Why? Because my options are close, little far away, so I can do approximation. If they were equal, it would have been 2020. If they were equal. ठीक है. Now see, ध्यान से देखो, इसको 25 लेता हूँ, इसको 25 लेता हूँ. Right? What is 25 square? If they were equal, 25 square is 625. बहुत ज्यादा हो गया. I have to play with 460. I have to play with 460. See, this is just understanding right now. This is understanding right now. In examination, if you get this kind of question, आपने अगर ये समझ लिया कि 15% ही ज्यादा है, पूछा क्या उसने? ब्रेथ पूछा. फटाफट ऑप्शन देखो. Which means my length has to be more. My length has to be more than this. 34.5 से लेंथ ज्यादा होगा. 35 लो, 40 लो, कुछ भी लो, मल्टीप्लाई करोगे और आंसर विल बी ऑलमोस्ट 900 से ज्यादा. मुझे तो 460 चाहिए. गॉन. 26 से ज्यादा होना चाहिए लेंथ. भाई ब्रेथ से ज्यादा है ना लेंथ. डोंट बॉदर अबाउट 15% इन ऑल दिस नॉनसेंस. 26 से तो ज्यादा ही होना चाहिए. 26 से ज्यादा होना चाहिए. हो ही नहीं सकता, क्योंकि 26 से अगर मैंने ज्यादा लिया तो अगेन 25 स्क्वायर इटसेल्फ इज 625. 26 से ज्यादा कुछ 30 लोगे, 15% इंक्रीज करोगे, 700 से ज्यादा जाएगा. ऑप्शन ही आउट हो गया. Guys, even I'm explaining, yes, I'm taking time in examination. 34 से ज्यादा बहुत, 26 मतलब जो हो ही नहीं सकता. 20 के आसपास, 20 से कम ज्यादा इतना होना चाहिए. Which means the only options left is, ये तो एकदम नॉनसेंस थे. Cannot be determined नहीं हो सकता, because yes, you can determine. 15 बच गया. 15 से चेक कर लो. That's it. So 15 का 15% अगर आप ज्यादा लोगे तो 17, 18, 19, 20 कुछ तो होगा. That's it. मतलब ये भी बहुत ज्यादा ले रहा हूं मैं, बहुत ज्यादा. राइट? 20 into 15 करोगे तो कितना आएगा? 300. तब भी नहीं हो रहा, ये आंसर ही नहीं आ सकता. Now that is why so often I say that none of these is also an option. ना ऐसा हवा में नहीं देते ये लोग. राइट? Now for this question, none of this is actually a very good option here. Right? You can get this is an answer. हाँ, यही आंसर हो सकता है. सर दूसरा ऑप्शन है ही नहीं, नियर भी नहीं है. Right? So yes, the explanation has taken some time, but in reality you shouldn't. In reality you shouldn't. ये फटाफट कैंसिल हो जाएगा. ये एक बच्चा जो 15 का 15%, प्लीज डोंट डू एक्चुअल 15% इंक्रीज, 15 का 20 होगा, 18 होगा, देख के पता चल जाएगा 460 नहीं आएगा. सो द ओनली ऑप्शन इज नन ऑफ दिस. सो इन रियलिटी द आंसर इज 20, बट दैट्स इररिलेवेंट राइट नाउ. क्या yet another good question here, let's see. Ratio, maths, physics, biology is this. There's a proposal to increase these seats by percentage दिया हुआ है. What will be the respective ratio now? Yes, so first shortcut is what people will be able to use. That first shortcut, it's not a big problem. So I'll still tell you how. 5, 7, 8 है. They are increased by 40%, 50% and some percentage respectively. So how to do that? 5 का 40%, 5 4 जा 20, which is 2. The new numbers, directly write the new number. आपको ये भी एग्जाम में लिखना नहीं है, ये लिखा हुआ ऊपर, right? So 7. I hope you understood this, right? 5, 40% of 5 is 5 4 जा 20, so 2. Similarly, 50% of this is going to be 3.5. So this becomes 10.5. The most important is the next one. 75% का क्या करोगे? Guys, again, all this is reciprocals, right? 50% is nothing but 1 by 2. 75% is nothing but 3 by 4. मतलब 3 by 4 increase होना है. I hope you understand this. See, one method is this, ये कर लो. Second is, I know that 3 by 4 मतलब नीचे 4 और ऊपर 8 है. Cut हो जाएगा तो this will give me 2. In exams, if you write this again, you are dead, right? So 3 to the 6, 6 extra. Remember this now. 6 extra ले रहा हूं मैं. 6 extra. So plus 6 will give me 14. So there will be a few people who will be able to use this shortcut. That's not a big problem. The problem comes after this. Right? अभी क्या रेशियो कैसे निकालूं? डबल करूं, फिर कुछ ना कुछ डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. So if it clicks you, take 3.5 as your base. So if it clicks you, that's the point. If I take 3.5 as my base, divide this number by 3.5, I'll get 2. Divide this number by 3.5, I will get 3. ये इसका डबल है. 14 is double of 7, और या 3.5 से डिवाइड करके देख लो यार, right? इसका डबल है, this will be 4. Now this, trust me, if it clicks, फटाक से आंसर आएगा. 2:3:4. but वो क्लिक होना चाहिए. So otherwise पहले आप डबल करोगे. Why? Because 10.5 से you cannot find ratio. डबल करोगे and then keep divide. So but if it clicks, trust me, this is very easy, right? Now another method. नहीं, अभी shortcut खत्म नहीं हुआ यहाँ पे, right? The point is, you got 7, 10.5 and 14. 14 is double of 7, which means my first number and third number में एक, the third number should be double of first number. नहीं है. Cannot be determined, नहीं हो सकता, because you can determine. So then you are stuck with, sir, none of these करूं या ये करूं. So वो risk लेना तो ले लो. मतलब I would have taken that risk as a student. Fast solve हो जाएगा, आगे बढ़ोगे. So and you know that yes, 2:4 दिख रहा है. ये नंबर उसके बीच में कहीं तो है. So faster. Right? All these things do help students. Yeah. So another question which looks like a again geometry question, but it isn't. Length and breadth are in this ratio 6:5. Correct? If the breadth of the plot is 34 meter less, you take all the 6x, 5x and all this nonsense. If this is there, 6:5. सिर्फ ध्यान से देखो. The difference, the breadth of the plot is 34 meter less, which means the difference between these two is 34. Difference between the ratio is 6 minus 5, which means 1 is represented by 34. Difference between the ratio, right? Perimeter is nothing but 6 plus 5, which is equal to 11. So if 1 is represented by 34, 11 will be represented by what? खत्म हो गया. That's it. So which means 11 is what is multiplication. 11 का multiplication का shortcut आपको आना चाहिए. 374 is your answer. Right? So easy. मतलब yes, obviously when you read this question, 30 seconds तो जाएगा. Might be 20 seconds or might be 40 seconds here and there. Right? Solving it shouldn't take more than 7 or 8 seconds. I'm specific. 10 भी नहीं. उससे कम में होना चाहिए. Right, I hope you get this too. So fair enough, that's it. I'll be taking again more questions on this ratio and percentage simplification. Again, I'll be taking more questions, and make sure you, if you don't understand any specific thing, see the video again. Try solving this question on your own, and then look at the video. I guarantee all these shortcuts can actually be used in examination. That's it. Thank you.